I can't believe the New York Knicks are going to the finals. But with Jordan Clarkson being on the team, I have a lot to say. So let's chat and bedazzle. Just for quick reference, I bedazzled this jersey last year, November, but I didn't really get a chance to post it, so here I am doing so. I was really inspired by someone who did this design with Chris Brown on some t-shirts. So I was like, hey, I'm gonna do that with my jersey. After adding JC to my jersey, I just went crazy with these Blue Street crystal precocias, and I blinged out his necklace, his grills, his earrings, his bracelet. JC has a unique style and is a fashion icon in the NBA industry. So he is ideal for something like this. So anyways, we are going to the finals. Now, as excited as I am for the finals, I feel a bit of sadness. JC is not getting the amount of minutes I want him to. This guy is literally like a lighter off the bench. Aside from last night's game, he has been really, let's say, mid on his performance. It's not terrible, but it's definitely not the JC that I know. And after playing just 3 minutes in game 3 and garbage minutes in game 4, I'm afraid that maybe he won't play in the finals. Now, why does this matter? At least he made it, right? Wrong. I love my Knicks guys, especially the bench. But they do not have the same energy, intensity, and grit like I believe JC does. Argue with your mom. Jordan Clarkson was the spark that won us the NBA Cup. Argue with your mom. I think the Knicks coaching staff has something out against JC. Any one foul he fouls somebody, bench. After just one turnover, bench. Do you want to know why we lost game 2 versus the Hawks? Deuce McBride went 13 minutes. Shamet went 9. And both of them put up 0 points on the board. And both had 2 turnovers. Shamet all have 1 foul. At least McBride had a rebound. Something to say that he did something other than defend in the 13 minutes that he was on the court. If that was Clarkson, he would have never saw the light of another game. They wouldn't have allowed Clarkson to go that long with 0 points. In fact, in that same game, Clarkson played 11 minutes, put up 7 points, had 5 rebounds, shot for 50%, and only had 1 foul. Even when the man them a lose, they prefer to leave in the people who are not producing and keep the person who is on the bench. Make that make sense? Maybe that's just me, but that seems very unfair. Let's go Knicks. By the way, my children are sleeping, so I have to speak in this very monotone voice. I don't normally sound like Nara Smith. So anyways, I'm not just saying this because JC is my guy. I'm just saying this because I really hope he gets to play in the finals and not in garbage minutes. Here's something really interesting though. During Cavs game 1, I literally had a gut feeling that the Knicks were not going to lose. Despite being down by more than 20, I can literally put my hand on a Bible and say this. I told my sister that I have a feeling that they are still going to win. And just as I said, you and I both know how that turned out. But hear this. I also had a feeling that they were going to sweep the Cavs. So again, I told my sister, it's literally like a feeling I felt in my gut. And my sister was telling me before game 4 that maybe they are going to lose because they want to extend the games out for money. And I was still getting that feeling like they are gonna sweep. The only reason why I didn't come on here and say anything is because the last time I came on here and was bragging, God surely humbled me into taking back all my bragging rights, talking about the Hawks. But I was still right. Well, okay, Bugs, why does this matter? Well, I have a gut feeling that JC is gonna have another explosive game, which means that if I am right, JC will play in the finals and play well too. Let's go Knicks. Jeez, it's a lot to keep whispering like this. But any nap and sleepy time for the kids, that's my time. So anyways, what do you guys think about the jersey so far? I bedazzled my jersey and my sister bedazzled hers. And it literally took me just 2 days to complete this. That is pretty impressive with 2 kids under 2. I purchased over 11,000 precocias. I hope I'm saying that right. But it's an absolutely gorgeous gem. I would say a tear down from Swarovski. And it glistens beautifully. And for me, it's almost just as expensive as Swarovski. My rhinestones range from size 8 to about 16. 11,000 of them. The price was through the roof. I hope my husband isn't watching, but I wanted the bling to bling, so Amazon rhinestones weren't going to cut it. Let's just say that brought up the value, but the true value is definitely in the therapeutic nature of bedazzling. I could literally do this for hours. Psych, I have kids. But nonetheless, what do you think about my little conspiracy theory? How do you feel about Jordan Clarkson on the Knicks? I honestly feel like the Knicks might have ruined his career. But I'm really hoping that my gut feeling prophecy will come to pass. And hopefully he'll have an explosive game. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, the finished jersey. Oh, by the way, I did fill that in. At first, I left it empty, but I eventually filled in the zeros in the front. I just love the shine. I love how it blings. Like, this is one of the projects I've made that I feel like is so worth it and looks so good. Shout out to the person who originally created the Chris Brown shirts with the person on it. They really helped me with this idea with the jersey. Here I am. Thanks for watching. Let's go Knicks.